like, yeah, fuck everybody. I can't trust nobody. I ain't even reach your party. Don't invite me to no party. Bitch, pull up in that. It's so They ask how I get that. I'm a hustler, baby.
Got a TV promotion.
They want to eat off my plate.
Yeah. I had to go to jail. And yes, it was only for 24 hours, but for someone who has never been to jail, ever, like not one time, handcuffed, nothing, in the back of a fucking police car, nothing, that shit what felt like I was in jail for 15 fucking years. And I understand why people call people phone and be like, I'm so lonely, give me some money, I'm in love with you when I get out, because they have nothing else to do. Like, anyway, so I found all this information out and I basically wanted to get it off my record because I'm like, I need a place to stay. Like, what do you mean? I'm trying to move and I can't move with this shit on my record. So I called down there and they basically was like, you just need to turn yourself in on a no, I didn't call down there yet. I called my mom, I called everybody. I'm like, Mom, I got a warrant. Brother, I got a warrant. Sister, I got a warrant. Granny, I got a warrant. Everybody, I call everybody. And I'm like, I got a warrant out for my arrest. What do I do? Like, if I get pulled over, they gonna take me to jail. They gonna tow my car. I'm thinking all this crazy stuff, y'all, just for a petty misdemeanor, okay? Anyway, so I finally get good information from my mom. She's like, just go in on the weekday. That way, go in like super late at night. Like, if you go in on Sunday night, go in like 12 o'clock at night. So it's still a Monday. And then you'll have court early in the morning. She told me I have court early in the morning if I go in late at night. That was a lie. But anyway, so I did what she said. I went in late. I probably got an Uber there. I want to say it was like 11:30. So when I made it there, it was basically 12 o'clock or whatever. So when I get there, I talked to the guard or whatever. He's like, oh, what you here for? And I'm like, I think I got a warrant. I whispered it. He's like, what you say? I'm like, I think I got a warrant. He's like, what's your name? Can I have your ID and stuff? I passed it over and I was praying. Like, my fingers was crossed. I'm like, please don't let me have this warrant. Please don't let me have the warrant. And he was like, oh, yep, you do. And I'm like, it's the truth. So he just had me sit down, and then they had me sitting for like 3 or 4 hours, bro. Like, dead ass. They had me sitting for 3 or 4 hours, and I'm just like, why? Literally the jail was empty. There was nobody in there. So I'm like, what are y'all making me sit for? But I'm guessing they was probably like looking at my name, seeing what the warrant was for. You know, whatever the hell they do behind that damn black ass glass. I don't know what they be doing up in there. But anyway, so they had me sitting for 3 hours, and they finally called my name, and I walk up there on my phone and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, is y'all just gonna sit me in a cell until tomorrow? No. They had me take your shoes off, your socks off. I had my hair in the bun. Take your hair out the bun, shake your hair out. Every piercing that you have, mind you, nose. I have my ears pierced at the top, like, every piercing you have, you gotta take it out. Anything metal, rings, anything you have on that can beep in the beeper, you gotta take it out. And I'm like, I had my tongue pierced. I don't have a piercing no more, but I had my tongue pierced. I had my lip pierced. I had so much stuff pierced on me, and I was just sitting there like, gee. 1, I don't want to do it. 2, I don't want my stuff to close. Like, I literally was so sad walking up in there. Then they pat you down. I'm just like, I feel so violated. Like, this is something I never would thought I would be going through. Like, for somebody else, though. So after I do my pat down and stuff like that, they take my stuff, put it in the bag or whatever, and they give me these 2 little calling cards, but I couldn't use them until the next morning. So I get the calling cards or whatever, and then they take me, mind you, it's freezing in there. They don't let you put your shoes back on, nothing. They take all of your belongings. They don't give you clothes. They let you keep on like a t-shirt if you got pants on, and socks, but it's literally freezing. So you're in there with whatever you have on. So you go in there, and then they sit you in a chair for another like 30, 45 minutes. For what? I don't know what, because these people don't be doing nothing. These people just be sitting up in that chair. They really be eating donuts and drinking coffee and on their computer staring at screens, okay? They really don't do anything. There people knocking on doors talking about help me, screaming, hollering, all type of crazy stuff. They literally... Sorry, the cat is crying. Anyways, they literally don't be doing anything. They literally just sit there. So I'm just sitting there waiting. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm ready to get this over with. Because the quicker you get in your cell, the quicker you get out. So I thought. Anyway, so finally somebody come over and they take my picture. Them bogus old mug shots, bro. Like, why put me in the system? Y'all know it's a petty misdemeanor. Like, y'all know I ain't coming back. Y'all don't, my record is clean. I ain't got nothing on my record but this. Y'all know I'm not coming back. Anyway, so they took my mug shots and stuff like that. And then I sat again for a little, like 30 to 45 minutes. Why? I don't know, because the room that they put me in, well, the cell they put me in, was empty the whole time. When I first walked in, the door was wide open. They didn't go clean nothing. They didn't go do nothing. They literally put me in there. But while I was sitting this time, one of the guards asked me, like, why are you here? I'm like, because I was being dumb with somebody that I wasn't supposed to be with. And I didn't know she had sticky fingers. She was stealing, and I don't even know her. She's a mutual friend. Like, I don't even know her, and I'm in here for her. And they like, oh, do you know her real name? Do you know where she stayed? I'm like, no, do you not hear me? I don't know her. I don't know nothing about her. She's a mutual friend that came over one day. We decided to go to the store, and look at me now. Never again. Do y'all hear me? Never again. If I don't, no, I'm good. You go in there by yourself. And then when you come out, I'm gonna go in. Dead ass. But after we start talking and stuff like that, she's like, you just gotta be careful. You can't be missing court dates. Baby, I don't know nothing about this system, okay? I don't go to jail. Leave that to my brothers now. I don't know nothing about no court, about no jail, about none of that. Because that's why I stay out of trouble. Because I don't want to deal with that. I don't even like dealing with the police. Anyway, so they finally come pick me up. I'm like, okay, cool. Go in the cell. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, you're going to be in here, so just be in here. You know what you do? Just sleep the whole time. That way early in the morning, like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, boom, they're going to come get you. You're going to go to court. You're going to tell them that you're not guilty, and you're going to get out. That was a lot, y'all. If you think that's how it work, you're dumb, okay? It don't. It really don't. And I was dumb for thinking that. So they put me in the cell or whatever. So when I first get in there, first of all, the cot that you're on is metal. Like metal with a padded blanket. You get a padded blanket, no pillow, y'all. No pillow. A padded blanket, no pillow. And the blanket is like Brillo. Like, it don't keep you warm at all. Like, it's freezing. Why is it so freezing in there? I don't know, but it's freezing in there, y'all. It's crazy how cold it is in there. And I'm just like, it's cold. There's no toilet seat. The water's cold. Wash your hands. You freeze. Like, your fingers gonna freeze off. Like, come on now. It is freezing in. They don't care. They do not care. They don't come check on you. All they do is have guards walk past like every 3-4 hours, and they don't really even look in the window. They just walk past. Like, and all you do, like, you're literally in this little ass box, and there's nothing. There's just walls. And you just stare, and you just hear people screaming. You hear people saying, help me, get me out of here. You hear the crazy people come in, they be like, it wasn't me, I'm innocent, it's the wrong person. Like, y'all, I probably see my life flash before my eyes up in there. Like, y'all, I really wanted to get out so bad. Like, I could have cried all night. So I sat up for, I want to say like 4 or 5 hours, because I could not sleep. It was so cold. So I finally dozed off. And I want to say I dozed off for like 30 minutes. And then I'll wake up and look around like nobody come get me. And I doze off again for like another 30 minutes. I want to say it hit like 6. I think that's what time they had breakfast in there, like 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock come, and one of the guards come into my cell, and I know it's 6 o'clock because there's like a clock. If you look like they have this little window. It's a little window you can see out of where you see the guards walking past, and then there's a little window at the bottom where they put your tray in for your food and stuff. So I could see the clock or whatever. So I seen that it was 6. It was like either 6 or going on 6. So I see a guard coming to my son, so I'm like, I can accept him. Like, okay, cool. That means I can go to court. That means I can get out, I can go home. No. This man come to bring me a paper bag full of food. So I'm like, okay. Guess I'm not getting out at 6, mother. Guess I'm not having court at 6. Thanks for telling me that, Mom. Miss, oh, you gonna get out early in the morning, you go late at night. I could have came in the afternoon and probably been out earlier. Anyway, so they give me this bag. They give you a boiled egg, a cookie that's hard as a mother sucking rock, and 2 pieces of bread with bologna. You don't get no mayo, no mustard, no condiments at all. And then they give you milk to drink. You want me to drink milk with a bologna sandwich and a cookie I can't even bite through? Are you serious? In a boiled egg. In a boiled egg, y'all. So I left that stuff right there. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna eat that. I lay back down. I'm like, all right. So hopefully, since it's 6, give him a couple more hours, and then I'm gonna be out. I doze off, and this time when I doze off, I probably doze off for about 2-3 hours. I wake up, still nothing, y'all. I'm just sitting in this cell like, y'all, please hurry up. Please. So I'm gonna speed it up. I speed it up to like, I want to say 2 o'clock-ish, and I'm half asleep at this point. It's probably like 2. So then one of the guards knock on the cell or whatever. I jump up. I'm like, yes. They're like, they say my name or whatever. They're like, are you? And I'm like, yes. So I hump up. I'm like, finally, court. So I would take you up for court. You know, they handcuff you because you can't walk freely in jail. Duh. So they handcuff me or whatever. They take me upstairs and they sit me in another room that look like a cell, but you see all the windows. Like, I can't really explain it, but they got a bench in there, you got a bathroom in there, and then they got this slider door that you got to buzz open to let people in. So I sit in there or whatever, and this lady come in, and she basically tell me, like, she's a public defender or whatever, and she wants to know what happened, and I let her know. She asked me, like, did you want to plead guilty, not guilty, blah, blah. I'm like, I want to plead not guilty. Okay, so she write down every note about me and stuff like that. Finally, she leaves or whatever, so then I wait about another 45, probably an hour. I'm not gonna lie to you, because at this time there's no clock, so I have no idea, but I think I waited probably like an hour. And then one of the guards came and got me or whatever, and I stood in this line, and then you wait, you see the court on the TV, and you basically just wait for them to call your name, and you come in. So I when they call my name, I walk into this living room, and they got you in this little box looking thing, and you know, you got this plexiglass all around you. The court can see you, and then the judge can see you, whatever. So inside the court was my public defender for now, and then the judge was right here. So he didn't even talk to me. He just said, like, you know, he said everything he needed to say. He said my name, and I'm like, yes, it's me. And then he spoke to her the whole time, and he basically just asked her, like, how did she plead not guilty? They realized that I make too much money, so they was basically like, you make too much money to have a public defender, so the next time you come to court, and I'm looking like, the next time I come to court, like, I thought this was it. I thought that after, you know, they tell you I'm not guilty, it's time to go, and that's it, no more court. No, baby. So he was like, so for the next time you come to court, you're going to have to defend yourself or bring a public defender. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, or whatever. So fast forward, she told him, I said I'm not guilty. He said, I can't have a public defender, bring your own lawyer or defend yourself. I said, okay, cool. He sent me a new court date. So I'm like, okay, fine. So they said I can get out or whatever. But then they took me back down to my cell. I want to say I got out 3 or 4 hours later. What these people be doing up in this jail, I do not know, yo. If somebody can come and tell me what all these security guards that be walking around on their phones, on the computer, just sitting around, what y'all be doing that long before y'all let somebody out of the cell? When they say you free, you expect to get out ASAP, like, where my shoes, where my clothes, you know? No, you sit there for forever, and then they be like, oh yeah, I remember, yeah, they told you, okay, you can get out. Come on out. Anyway, so that was horrible, y'all. And then they sent me a new court date just for me to miss the second court date, y'all. I was all the way out in Texas. We had moved to Texas and everything. Like, I'm like, okay, we cool, but I just gotta remember the court date because this time it was on Zoom. So I'm like, all right, as long as I remember going to court, I'm good. I ain't gotta worry about no more, none of that. So we in Texas looking around for places and stuff like that. And we get denied again. I'm like, why? When everything was good, like everything is great. Mind you, I'm not thinking like, girl, you just missed your court date like 2-3 days ago. They call me, they tell me, oh, you got denied because you got a warrant. And y'all, when I tell you I was ready to cry, I was driving and I couldn't even focus on the road. Another one, I said, I'm not. I looked over at my best friend and said, I'm not. I refuse. I will never go to jail again. So that warrant's gonna be on me forever. I don't know what to tell you. She looked at me, she like, calm down. Let's just figure out what's going, like, let's figure out what we can do. Let them know that you came out of town. She like, you could lie, you could say like it was a funeral, something. Like, you got to get out of this. You can't go to jail though, because we all in Texas. Like, you can't go back to where you came from. No, it's not happening. So she called up there and she let them know like, oh yeah, we were out here for a funeral. Ooh, that's so bad to say, but yeah, she was like, we were out here for a funeral. Is there something we could do to get a new court date? What? So they basically was like, well, technically she has a bond on her because, you know, when you have a warrant, you can pay your bond and, you know, not go to jail and reschedule a court date. So they was like, oh, you could pay the bond, which is $100 fee, and then we'll take it off right away. So here's my card. Do you want to do it yourself, or do you want me to read the numbers off? I'm ready right now. Like, here you go. Here you go. You need anything else? You need taxes? What? Oh, okay, get it off my name. But yeah, I wasn't going back to jail. That one was gonna be on my name forever. I was never gonna get a place. But yeah, we ended up getting the warrant taken care of, and we live in Texas now, y'all. But yeah, that was the story time of me going to jail, and I almost ended my life. Yeah, don't go to jail. Don't steal. And if you are in the store with somebody who steals, make sure you leave their ass, okay? Don't stop. None of that. You tell them, I got my receipt right here in all my bags. I don't even know this. If I would have just said I don't even know her, she just asked me to bring up with her, I could have probably got away scot-free. No warrant, no jail. Y'all, don't go to jail. It's the work. They don't care about you up in there. I only can imagine what prison is like. You know, I don't even want to imagine what prison is like, but I only can imagine what prison is like. But anyways, moral of the story, don't go to jail. Be good, y'all. Stay out the police way because they do not care about you, and they will lock you up, and they will keep you in there, even if you innocent. Because I was innocent, y'all. If I was stole, I would have just said it like, okay, I was stealing. You know, I threw a little something in the bag. So, you know, I probably deserve this, but I really was not stealing, y'all. I really bought everything in there. If that's the case, I should have just stole everything and just threw it in the car or something. Like, anyways, guys, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Subscribe, y'all. Come on, subscribe. I got more story time for y'all. I got more videos coming for y'all. I got a birthday vlog for y'all. I got a glow up vlog for y'all. Come on now. I know y'all want to see me glow up. Look at this hair. Look out. I know y'all tired of seeing my afro. I got a glow up vlog for y'all. Let's go. Subscribe. Watch these videos. Let's go.
And I'm like, yeah, fuck everybody. I can't trust nobody. I ain't even reach your party. Don't invite me to no party. Bitch, in that. It's so They ask how I get that. I'm hustling, baby.
TV promotion.